What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage and Street Truck News. I know this is positive for you guys that are been waiting on this for a while. It looks like it's gonna. Remember, we said in the last video that it looks like it's going to be a four-door version first. Well, looks like we were right again. There's a mule on the street that they're testing right now with an updated front end. So there will be a difference to how the 2025/26, whatever this is going to be, Ram, street truck, Rumblebee, whatever they're going to call this thing, will be slightly different in the front in terms of appearance than the regular Rams, so you can tell them apart.
For the longest time, whoa, for the longest.
Yo, Percocet, Miley Percocet, Percocet, Miley Percocet, Represent, gotta represent.
So yeah, guys, there, if you saw in the thumbnail, you can see it. There is a mule, if that's what they call these things, I guess, test vehicle, where they're testing this Ram, which has a V8 engine. Now, I asked the person that sent it to me because I actually got a video clip too, right? But it's an employee. And I was like, because they see it from where they're at as an employee. They don't know if it has a 6.4 in it or if it has a 5.7 in it, but it definitely has a V8. I was like, it doesn't have a Hellcat line under acceleration, so probably naturally aspirated. I'm guessing it's probably a 6.4 because they're readily available, but it could be a 5.7 because we know they're bringing that engine back again for the Durango in 25 and 26. What I found interesting, though, or the one piece of news is that some of the internal parts, logs, I don't know what you would call it, dip tap. Somebody told me what they call the damn thing. I don't know what it's called. That shows them ordering parts for model years of that vehicle are already being generated. So there is a street truck 100% coming from Ram as a quad cab, and from what I'm being told now, as a single cab. Now, I was also told that the single cab can't be built at Warren, but I've had multiple people since I made that video come back and say that's BS because we made the Ram Classics here, and they can 100% make a single cab Ram truck at Warren. So maybe they do that. I don't know. But I know the vehicle that is in testing right now is a quad cab, and it has a slightly different front appearance, from what I'm told, slightly different front appearance than what the 2025 Ram looks like, or whatever the 2026 is going to look like. You'll be able to tell the difference between this performance street truck from looking at the front of it next to an RHO or next to a regular, Bighorn or what is it? Not titanium. I forget whatever the top trim is now. You'll be able to tell the difference just by the front of it. So that's interesting. I'm wondering what they're going to do there. But I'm excited to see that they're actually getting this rolling. So I don't know if this was already in the works or they were going to get this going before Tim Kuniskis got back. Because I got to be honest, for them to get something going this quickly and have a mule, I mean, Tim's been there, what? A little over, he's been back like maybe a month and a half. Maybe they already had this and they were thinking about it, or they already had it together before Carlos decided to screw everything up. So it wasn't hard for them to get this going. But needless to say, good news nonetheless, that we're closing out 2024 with optimism for 2025 and what Ram can bring to the table with these new street trucks. And as I talked about yesterday, the TRX mule that's running around right now. So what do you think? How do you feel about Ram bringing back this street truck? I already know what the comments are going to say. Well, TK, it doesn't matter if it's $150,000. Nobody can afford the damn thing. I understand where you're coming at. I get it. I understand where you're coming from on price. But with the massive cuts coming to MSRP at Ram and Jeep and Dodge, hopefully they do that, and they're able to do that with the Charger EV as well. I think it's going to be affordable. And when I mean affordable is, I mean, it's not $100,000 truck. And Ram is going to have to get, meaning Stellantis, is going to have to get their dealers in line, meaning no adjusted markup, no $10,000 window tint, no $7,000 lug nuts, and they're going to have to make sure that customers and dealers both sign something that shows under penalty of perjury that the vehicle was sold at what it was sold at. I think that's the only way to keep these dealers honest, because they're a bunch of, unfortunately, scumbags. And I've seen the dealers in the comments too about, MSRP. No, they're not doing that. They're not. And guess what? We come to, you dig a little bit and you find you go to their YouTube channel and you can see where they actually work at our dealership and they're doing promo reels or whatever of them trying to sell a truck. And it's because your dealership sucks and you are massively marking up vehicles. So you're trying to misdirect customers that can find these deals when they go to reputable dealers that are honoring the MSRP cuts and the incentives by Stellantis and not trying to pocket them. So yeah, dealers, I see you, and you can kiss my ass. But anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. How do you feel about this new Ram street truck that is being tested? Are you interested in it? Is it something that you want? What do you think they're going to name it? Is it going to be an SRT truck? Is it going to be a Rumblebee? I'd love to know all of your thoughts on this in the comment section down below. Got a few more videos for you guys before we close out the end of the year, but it's been a great 2024, and I owe that all to you. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys that watches these videos, smacks that thumbs up button, and, makes Carlos Tavares a little poorer in the comment section. Anyways, thank you guys very much for watching. I truly appreciate it. And as always, stay petty, my friends.